again. Sat Sri Akal Ji. This is Karan V. Narang. Hashtag Upwards KV. Communications Consultant. I'm back again with omni-channel marketing. So the idea of this video came from a WhatsApp conversation which I was having with someone while I shared our 5G blog. They asked me, if you're not doing any paid lead generation activities, how are you generating those leads? I simply replied, like a good businessman should, I am present on every channel. Atra tatra sarvatra. And that's what she said. Most of the brands which I've served in my previous assignments, अब तो भाई की company है. So they invest heavily on Google and 2 or 3 other social media channels. The biggest investment is given towards Facebook or Instagram. LinkedIn, they say, is quite expensive for them. But have you researched where your audience is actually present? Is it present only on Facebook and Instagram? Or are they going somewhere else too? Check out this video by Google. They say that they are present omni-channel. They don't even recognize Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn as communication channels. The videos and content from LinkedIn and Facebook, do you find them on Google even if you search for them? So when we take each platform separately, let's start from Facebook. So Gen Z might not be too active on Facebook, but when you see baby boomers and millennials, they are still active. And when you understand that they have a better purchasing power than anyone else, you would definitely like to advertise on Facebook, which you are already doing, I believe. Number 2 is Instagram, and you're already using it, aren't you? People visit Instagram not to consume content, but to consume photos and short videos. Maya jar. Ab to reels bhi aa gaya. So if you're advertising heavily on content basis on Instagram, you might not get too much engagement. But if you're advertising or putting content which is more video centric or experience centric, you are definitely likely to get more engagement. I do it myself. Ask people on my following list. Number 3 is LinkedIn. While we talk about LinkedIn, half of the people say that LinkedIn is very expensive for paid promotions, and the other half say that they are afraid to post anything on LinkedIn. What if something goes wrong? It's a professional platform, for God's sake. अरे डरते क्यों हो? Free version of Grammarly exists. Aren't you using that? So the other day someone asked me, how come you get so much engagement on LinkedIn while I don't? I said the answer is simple. You need to have consistency. That is the primary thing. Every platform wants you to come back to their platform and stick to it. And that is why when you post again and again, they give you higher reach. The second secret of LinkedIn is bigger content. The bigger the content, the more reach LinkedIn's algorithm will give you. As of 2020 year ending, when I'm making this video, LinkedIn's algorithms are designed to promote that content which is lengthy in nature. I have tried it myself. I would encourage you to try it. Also check out other people's posts which get famous. They are lengthy in nature, aren't they? The fourth one is Twitter. लोग ऊपर से दिखते नहीं हैं, पीछे से Twitter पे होते हैं. While Twitter attracts some of the most sincere people of the lot, most of the CXOs of major brands and companies are present on that platform, interact with each other, also address a lot of complaints of customers. अरे भारत सरकार उस पे आदेश देती है. In a form of few lines, you could actually communicate with the topmost person of any brand you say without having an email of them. ऐसा कहाँ पे available था? अब ये तो हो गए जी बड़े platforms. Let us talk about lesser experimented platforms. Number 1 is Pinterest. My wife asked me yesterday, when you already make good creatives for clients, why don't you post on Pinterest? I said, wow, I never thought of it. But do people even use Pinterest? तो जी मनगढ़ंत तो हम करते नहीं हैं. Consultants are researchers, right? We did a primary survey and we found out that more than 60% of audience which uses Instagram regularly also visit Pinterest. Now this means there is a huge chunk of younger generation going to Pinterest not to consume text heavy articles but to consume visuals. Then comes video marketing, which I am doing right now. I don't understand why people don't invest in video marketing while it is the most attractive way to market your product. People go to YouTube to get a solution for everything they get stuck with in their lives. It is an audio-visual experience that your customers can derive from video marketing. If you are a founder or CEO of a company, I did not take any appointment from you. I am interacting directly to you through video marketing itself. But there are definitely limitations to video marketing. If I put in too many facts in one video, you might lose interest. Hence, blogging comes in handy. People usually have a tendency of researching about the product or a service they are in need of. They would research about the options available in the market, about the companies which are providing them, also the solution it caters to. I personally research about everything I buy and every place I go. It is also very helpful in SEO. Did I just make that rhyme? Now, SMS, WhatsApp, and email marketing take the communication to the next level of personalization altogether. People who are already your customers do take out time to visit the link you want them to go to, may it be an offer or a new product. Many big brands achieve bigger targets of lead generation or e-retailing through SMS, WhatsApp, and email marketing. I'm sure you would have received Flipkart or Amazon emails regularly. So in order to sell better, be present on as many channels as you can while limiting yourself to one or two channels. किसने रोका है आपको? जब तक बताओगे नहीं तब तक लोगों को पता कैसे चलेगा? Do follow us.